Hello everyone! On this video, I will show you how to use timer to create traffic light sequence. First, we will understand the timer, create sequence, and then practice on CODESYS, create the ladder logic and the visual. So grab a cup of coffee and watch.
Want to build a traffic light in CODESYS? It's the perfect project to master timers and visualizations. Here is the 4-step breakdown. 1. Create ton timer. 2. Create sequence. 3. Create visualization. 4. Link the visualization to the sequence. Let's do it.
Alright, let's talk about the ton timer, which stands for timer on delay. Simply put, it's a timer that waits for a specific amount of time after an input turns on before it actually fires its output. The logic. Think of it like this. Once the input goes on, the delay begins. After that delay hits its limit, the output flips to on. But if the input goes off at any point, everything resets immediately. In short, input on, wait a bit, output on. Input off, back to 0. How to build it. Now, if you're setting this up in your logic, here's the 4-step workflow. First, add a new rung to your program. Second, place a normally open contact and assign it to your trigger. Let's call it Start Button. Third, insert the ton block itself and give it a unique name so the system can track its data. Finally, connect your output coil to the Q pen. Once that timer finishes its countdown, that Q output will flip from a 0 to a 1, and you're good to go. This is the run signal. As long as this is true, 1, the timer counts. If it drops to false, 0, the timer resets to 0 immediately. PT, preset time. This is your goal. It's where you define how long you want the delay to be. Example, 5 seconds. Q, output. This is the status bit. It stays false while the timer is counting, and flips to true only when the elapsed time reaches the preset time. ET, elapsed time. This is the live clock. It shows you exactly how much time has passed since the in signal was activated. Now, let's build the traffic light sequence. On the step 1, red light on the roadside A is on, and on the side B, the green light is on. On the step 2, red light still on the roadside A is on, and on the side B, the yellow light is on. On the step 3, red light still on the roadside A is on, and on the side B, the red light is on. This is done to prevent accident and be sure no car still coming from side B. On the step 4, green light on the roadside A is on, and on the side B, the red light is on. On the step 5, yellow light on the roadside A is on, and on the side B, still the red light is on.
On the last step 6, the red light on the roadside A is on, and on the side B, the red light is on. Now we will build the sequential function chart. This chart helps us to define the transitions, which are our timer. When timer 1 is done, we can move to step 2, and the same way when timer 2 is done, we move to step 3. And we will continue until the step 6, and we repeat again on step 1. And as soon as we are on step 1, we will light red light A and green light B. And on step 2, we turn light red A and yellow light B. And we continue as we explained on the previous slides. This sequential function chart, it helps as visualization of steps on our next project. It will be more complex. If you missed our previous video, I suggest you watch the last video. It will help you to understand the practice. Now, let's practice.
In our previous video, we show how to create new file on CODESYS, but if you don't, is easy. Click on File, New Project, select Standard Project, give it a name and location, and on the second pop-up, select CODESYS Control Win v3 on the device, and on the program, select Ladder, and you should get fresh new page.
I create this program for you with all the logic. If you need a copy, write me on the comments. I can share with you a link for that file. Now, let's explain you step by step. For our traffic light sequence to start, we need create latch logic. Means when we click on Start button, our logic start, and when we click on Stop, it stop.
I will create similar for you. Just follow me on your CODESYS program. This will be repeated almost in all your programs. The latch logic is the base of automation. Now let's drag and drop new network or line. And we will drag normally open contact. We give it name Start1 because we already have contact named Start. And we will create coil and we name it Running 1. We select the contact, Start1, and we click on Parallel, normally open contact, to create parallel, or what we name in automation language, or logic. We name it Running 1 to create our latch loop. Now, we will add normally closed contact. We give it name Stop1, because we already have Stop, so we will make it different. This contact will break the latch loop when we click on Stop button.
Now we will link our Start 1 and Stop 1 to our new buttons. Now let's create two buttons.
For that, we select Visualization on the bottom left, and on Common Control, we select Button. We copy and paste it to create two buttons. Now our buttons are created. Let's give the name. We select Button, and on text, we can write the name that we like. Let's give it Start, but we will link it on our logic to Start1.
Let's make it a bit bigger. On font, we will select Large. We will do the same for the second button. We give it Stop as name, and also we will make it bigger on font. We will select Large.
Now let's change the color of the button. We select Start button, and on color, we choose, for example, green color. And the same for the second button. We select Stop button, and on color, we choose red color.
Now is time to link the button to our logic that we create earlier. We select the button on the bottom, we look for Tap, and on the three dots, we click. A pop-up is open, and this pop-up we will look for Start 1. We will do the same for Stop button. We select the Stop button, and on the bottom we look for Tap, and on the three dots we click. A pop-up is open, and this pop-up we will look for Stop 1.
Now let's log in and download our program. We choose Online Download to keep all the parameter. If you choose Download, you will lose the parameters you add to the logic, like timers, preset values.
We will start our simulation, and you can see our logic is running 1. If we click on Stop button, it will stop. The blue color means the electric current is passing. And if we click on Start, you can see our first logic is running. This logic is linked to our traffic light sequence. This logic will start and stop our traffic light sequence.
Now we have just understand the latch logic. As we saw, our sequence is composed of 6 steps, so our sequence will be 6 latch logic. Each latch logic will start with timer done bit and stop with the starting of the next steps.
Now you need to create 6 latch logic. As you will do the same, create new networks and contacts and rename them.
The first steps is starting with the running bit and trigger writing edge, or with timer of the 6th steps. Now let's show you how to drag and drop the rising edge trigger.
The rising edge trigger is playing a role to start the sequence, and then the sequence will start on the next time with the OR logic with timer of the 6th step. As soon as our step 1 active, the timer 1 will start counting the time, and the elapsed time on timer shows. On the right side, let's drag and drop timer just to show you, and we give it a name. When the timer is created, you need to create its attribute as we explained on the beginning of the video. We will create timer1 PT for preset time, timer1 ET for elapsed time, and on the IN we put out step 1. When step 1 is active, timer is counting time.
I will let you create the same step 6 times. Always we use the timer.q as the start of the step, and to stop the step, we use the next step status to stop it. So when the next step start, it should stop the previous.
So step 1, when it's timer 1 end, will start step 2 and stop step 1. The same step 2 timer will start step 3 and stop step 2. The step 3 timer, when it end, will start the step 4 and end the step 3. The same way until step 6, and the step 6 will start step 1 to make infinite loop until we click on stop button to get out from the loop.
Now for our outputs, we will use the same step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 6. The red light should be 1. For that, you need to go back on the video and see the sequential function chart and take note of all the steps that are lighting up the red light A. And you will do the same for yellow light A, green light A, and the same way for lights B.
And on the visualization page, we link the red, yellow, and green lights to those output, the same way we did for stop button. If you find it difficult, write me on comment. I will guide you.
Let's log in and download, and we start the simulation. We click on Stop button. All the sequence is stopping. If we start the sequence, the red light A is on and green light B is on. The sequence will run infinite loop until we click on Stop button. Light will keep lighting in the same order: green, yellow, red, and then green again. Now I will let you see the sequence and create it yourself. You can stop the video when is needed to create the sequence. If you need the file, Just write me in comments. I will share with you the link. See you on the next video.